A girl was just buried in the daytime, but at night she crawled out of her grave. Staring at the photograph that had fallen to the ground, she couldn't believe she was really dead. It wasn't until she saw the corpse spots growing on her hands that she began to accept the grim truth, because corpse spots only appear on dead bodies. Terrified, she tried to scrub them off, but no matter what, the spots wouldn't disappear. To confirm her suspicions, she rushed to the bathroom hoping to wash off the spots. But when the water touched them, not only did they not wash away, they spread rapidly, covering her entire body in the blink of an eye. At that moment, something even stranger happened. She noticed her nails were starting to fall off. She easily pulled one off with a light tug, leaving Annie stunned. These signs confirmed her worst fear. She was really dead. Her skin and organs had completely deteriorated. Not wanting to scare anyone, Annie decided to go back to her parents' house, hoping to find a solution. Once there, she tried to eat some food, hoping it might help restore her organs. But as soon as she swallowed, she immediately vomited everything back up. It was clear now. Her body was rejecting anything she tried to consume. Annie completely broke down. She felt like a living corpse, unable to return to normal. Just then, her mother slowly opened the door. When she saw her daughter, who had been buried earlier that day, standing there, she could hardly believe her eyes. To avoid being seen as a monster, Annie quickly grabbed some clothes and ran out of the house. But suddenly she felt a sharp hunger pang. She ended up at a bar, where a bold idea quickly formed in her mind. The bar was dark, and no one would notice the changes on her body. Pretending to be a well-behaved girl, she entered, hoping to satisfy her hunger. As expected, a stranger approached her, striking up a conversation. Annie didn't feel a shred of fear when looking at the scruffy man. Instead, she saw him as an opportunity. Food on a plate. She cleverly manipulated him, getting him to take her somewhere secluded. The old man, unsuspecting, led her to a quiet, remote area, which provided Annie the perfect chance. After satisfying her hunger, something unexpected happened. The corpse spots on her skin miraculously returned to normal. This made her realize that in order to become human again, she needed to feed in this way. Now restored, Annie no longer feared meeting people. She was ready to go back home to change clothes, unaware that a mysterious man had started watching her. When she returned home and changed into fresh clothes, the door suddenly opened. It was the housekeeper who had come back with her father. It terrified Annie hid as she